Hey, what's up, boys and girls? CheFPV, ATXRC Productions, Zero Ground FPV, all that stuff. Find us on Facebook, everywhere, all that. Let's get something out the way real quick. So we got a Taiga-Racing Iron 300. I called it a Drone 300 in the unboxing like an idiot. Let's try something real quick. Cool. Let's see. Nice painted or whatever it is, carbon fiber shell. Shiny. Cool. So, before we start our little discussion, I just wanted to get the durability question out of the way. What is this? I'll be honest. I don't know. I now kind of know what it is, and I'm so much more interested. I saw it, and I couldn't believe what it really looked like until I had it. But it feels legit. It looks legit. It makes sense when you look at it aerodynamically and weight-wise. It's like a $135 in grammage with everything chassis-wise and the canopy. It's like $355 or something like that, loaded up, and it's like $555 or something with a battery. So it's not the lightest. It does run 2204, but pancake style, which typically means more efficient, more torque. So I find the motors actually to be adequate. Probably more at home with the 6-inch prop, which it does come with, as well as some 5s. But I like to rock my quad doll props here, 50/40s. So I had those on it. It felt stable, good, speedy. My biggest concern speed-wise was I couldn't get my camera tilt at all, so I threw a freaking owl cam in there just to get some sort of view. But even then, you'll see in the flight video, I'm nose down staring at grass. It's hard to go full throttle, you know. But I did a little bit. Not the fastest, but on beta flight, out the box, locked in, close. 2.9, literally stock PIDs. It didn't oscillate like crazy. It flew fine enough that I let 2 other guys fly it. One that has some not decent, Maverick. He's got some good skills. Ricky from Broken Prop Crew. And his friend, I'm sorry I forget your name in the moment. He flew it. He's only had like 20 packs under his belt at the most. He didn't even have his own gear, and I let him fly mine. It was legit. It was good. So... comes with a Naze Rev 6, Naze 32. I threw in a Mantis from Multi-Rotor Mania F3 instead for like $25. You get one of those. I'm more familiar with it than I've never used a Naze, so that's why. Again, came preloaded with Betaflight from MRM. I didn't even mess with the firmware. All I did was the PIDs. I didn't even do PIDs, I'm sorry. All I did was the receiver setup, calibrated the motors and ESCs in clean flight. Went and flew it, set up my receivers, you know what I mean? It has some problems, but even the problems that it has, it came back from a day of three 1800 battery packs, 4S, not broken, not even a broken prop. It took a couple of crashes, not anything hard yet. Didn't take what the Voodoo 210 took, which, by the way, Voodoo 210 slammed crazy slam, like 20 millimeter standoffs. It's owl camera. There's lightweight like a mug. Much smaller, but 14 grams lighter than this, which is not a 300. I don't know why they put 300 in the name. I haven't measured it yet. I need to. I don't have anything to measure right around here. We put it at about a 255 size-ish. It's not that big. This is serious hardware, though. Like, this is legitimate. Aerodynamics do work. Yes, some issues arise, but with all the issues, there's so much good here that outweighs it, that shows you that this is really actually about performance. So I'm not the fastest, again, racer out there, but I do know that I've seen really fast guys that just all out, and I've seen guys that are fast but pick better lines and can fly better because of the machine or whatever it be. I feel like this is something that a real racer could actually use and get into. I don't know. I'm gonna let some of my buddies try it though. there's some science here. It's the canopy. At first, you're like, that's never going to stay on. It does. Now, this doesn't have the 1800 battery in it, but I do run an 1800 battery in it, and it barely fits. One of its limitations is the battery is not. It's not suitable really for any good 4S battery. This 1875 actually worked great for it though. It only concern was when it's in here, this friction hold, which it locks in the nose, which it holds. Again, it's good. Like, it's legit. And then the sides have these like sharp little pin things, these little pins that stick out that go through the holes, right? So it's friction fit. The 1800 fits in there, but it's such a tight fit that it fits barely and perfect, and it might be stable, but I wasn't comfortable doing that the whole flight. So instead what I did, real simple, there you go, is I used my session and I just had it wrapped, which centered up, center of gravity was great. I wrapped it all the way around. I was worried that a session wouldn't fit on here, but it does. And it took, again, some tumbles with the session on there. It didn't break anything. You see there's no scratches. I mean, the thing took a beating. Anyways, 1300 tattoos will not fit. They're too tall. They're like 2 millimeters taller, and so at the canopy it won't fit. Same issue with the camera. Like I said earlier, there's not enough camera tilt because of the canopy. But that's really because if you look, the camera's already at the top. This is an owl cam. It needs to start at the bottom to allow me to tilt. Now I'm going to fix this by just carving out the top. It's just going to be the easiest fix. But they need to make a new version of this with a drop plate in the front. So the camera, instead of sitting on the top battery plate, would fit on like a drop plate a little lower, and then the lens would start at the bottom and be able to be tilted. Inside, dude, this thing is, look, I mean, I can try to squeeze it. I'm trying to squeeze it. It's not flexing that much. It's giving me a little give, but it's not. I'm trying to break it right there. I'm not bending it. It's thin though. It's like 1/4 millimeter, maybe smaller. Molded. You can, when you have everything out, you can see like it's hand laid. It's real carbon. Everything kind of floats in the middle. It's on this, like, the board I have hard mounted. It's supposed to have these little dampeners, but they didn't work for the PDB that I used. I used a Maytech Mini PDB just because I really liked it and it's really clean. But I repositioned where the hardware was supposed to be. So the little floating, I didn't need it dampened. This hard mounted is great. So I just hard mounted it. It fit fine where it's supposed to. PDB's underneath it. RX up front. ESCs come into the arms and kind of out. And then I just have them double-sided taped to the edge up underneath the lip there. Same thing on the back. VTX is a pigtail. This is the other drawback. No place to put an SMA connector or anything. There's no way to connect your VTX. It's supposed to, I guess, be like they expect you to use like a 45-degree angle on like a straight. I don't know what they expect. But I use pigtails, so I just zip tied it to that little, it had this little hole thing there. So we'll see how long that lasts, right? That's going to crack eventually, I'm sure. But besides that, aluminum, CNC milled parts. It's literally a battery tray, 2 aluminum brackets, and these 2 little thin, like half inch thin bracket or struts that everything sits on. So other than that, that's it. It's there. It's got problems, and they need to redesign a few things. But the interesting thing is, these guys talk about wanting to be a racer, and I think they're getting there. I think this is legit. I think with a few, I know I said legit 30 times. Somebody's out there drinking to it or something and making fun of me, whatever. If you can just perfect a few little things, I don't even care about durability at this point. It survived a day of 4 packs with a couple of, noobs like me on the stick. But, everybody talks about durability, but racing isn't about durability. We all know that. That's why toothpick frames are coming out. If this can be aerodynamically sound and be fast, I think there's room for it. It's very nice. Thank you to Taiga, Taiga-Racing.com, Taiga-Racing. That's Taiga, rawr. Broken Prop Crew is going to have a video with me doing the Taiga soon. I'm going to leave you at that. Not a lot of bad. Not anything bad. Everything is fixable. It's going to be up to Taiga to fix it and show that they're really about racing and not just about consumers. Which, either way, though, man, that's a good one. It's legit. Fly safe, fly smart, fly for fun. CheFPV out. Check out. Here comes Real Flight.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Zero Ground FPV, Broken Props crew. What? Yeah, we got the Taiga Iron 300, whatever it's called. Maiden right here, baby. Ready? We're gonna go to the empty field just in case this thing dies on me. I don't want to break it. So the little bit of tilt I get, as soon as I hit anything, the camera starts looking, it's like tilted down. All right. So we just let two cats test ride the Taiga, the Iron 300. We let Ricky, Maverick, right?
Tigre.
Yes,
Maverick.
yes. What do you think of it?
Oh man, it was smooth. It was real snappy. It was agile. It was quick.
How long you been flying, man?
Dude, I don't even know. Not too long, but that thing's fucking sick, man.
Awesome. There you go. Taiga-Racing, baby. CheFPV, Broken Prop Crew, Zero Ground FPV. Peace.